You know, I've never named one of my cakes before. But after taking a bite of this one, I feel like an energy paid a visit to me through the bite that I took, and it said to me, bitch, I'm Bundt. Strawbeisha Bundt. This cake really is one of the best that I've made. I'm going to tell you this recipe because you want to make this cake, okay? Starting with the crumble topping, I got some golden Oreo cookies and I literally mashed them up with the bottom of a coffee mug, okay? From there, I divided them into two different bowls. One bowl was gonna be for my strawberry topping, the other bowl was gonna be for my lemon topping, because it is a strawberry lemon crunch cake. To one bowl, I added some strawberry gelatin powder as well as some melted butter, and I just mixed it up. To the other one, I added some lemon pudding powder, and then I added melted butter to that and mixed it up and set it on the side for later. Next, I'm gonna make a strawberry syrup using Smucker's preserves. I prefer this to cooking down blended fresh strawberries because I feel like with the preserves you get a more concentrated strawberry flavor, and for me, I want my strawberry cakes to just give like bursts of strawberry flavor, okay? And I feel like this concentrated jam, preserved syrup type of situation is really gonna give that. I just add the preserves to a pot with some fresh squeezed lemon juice and let that simmer, and then you just let it sit and it's gonna thicken up into a nice syrup. I then strain it because I don't want those strawberries, I just want that syrup. Now, I do use actual strawberries, freeze-dried strawberries that I learned from That Girl Can Cook. And I just put those up into my bullet and get those nice and crushed up, and I'm gonna save those for later for my cake batter. I then prep my bundt pan because, you know, I don't want my cake sticking. I want her to just slide on out, all right? So I add lots of melted butter and some flour, and I just rub it all up in the pan, and you just let it sit. You could put it in the fridge because that helps when you're taking the cake out. Now it's time to cream some butter and sugar with a little bit of vanilla extract. I use a hand mixer, and I just whip it up for a few minutes. You know, you don't gotta go crazy, but just cream it up. You know what I mean? From there, you want to add your room temp eggs one at a time, whisk them into your creamed butter and sugar. Now, I don't use a mixer while adding my eggs because I have a very dark fear of over mixing, and I'm like, girl, let me just get this whisk and just do it by hand. But you can use a mixer, just make sure you don't over mix it. From there, I add about a half a packet of strawberry gelatin, as well as my crushed freeze-dried strawberries, along with some of that thick strawberry syrup I made. We're gonna save some of that for our glaze later. So you can add, I would say, about 3/4 of it and then save the rest for your glaze. Next up, we'll begin to add our dry ingredients. Little by little, along with our room temp milk. You'll add your dry ingredients and you'll alternate with the milk until it's all incorporated into that batter. From there, it's time to add that batter to your bundt pan and get it up into your 350-degree preheated oven for about 40 minutes. Now, while Strawbeisha bakes, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this glaze. A strawberry lemon glaze, that is. With some melted butter, some cold milk, a little vanilla extract, some of that beautiful strawberry syrup I made, some fresh lemon juice, and of course, your powdered sugar. You want to get that all nice and mixed up. You want to taste it to make sure you have enough strawberry and lemon flavor. You may end up having to add a little bit more syrup or a little bit more lemon, but you know, just flavor it up according to your taste. Once Strawbeisha is out the oven and she's nice and cooled and she comes clean out that pan, hopefully, sidebar, if she don't, that's okay, because she's still gonna be good. She's still gonna be bursting with that strawberry flavor. Now you want to add your toppings. You want to add that glaze to Strawbeisha. as well as those strawberry cookie toppings and those lemon cookie toppings. And from there, it's time to indulge in Strawbeisha Bundt. All right? I want you to give Strawbeisha Bundt a try, and I want you to let me know if you do, okay? Because I really enjoyed her as well as my friends, so I have no doubt that you will as well.